Hey guys, right here I have a 2017 Honda Civic 1.8 S. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. The FC Civic in Malaysia does come standard with a remote start system. So to use this system, first make sure the car is locked and then press this button. And to turn it off, just press the button again. So, here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. The Civic FC in Malaysia also does come standard with Honda's smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the black button on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the front door handles. Now, the Civic also does have this auto lock system whereby when you leave the car, you close the door. After about 10 seconds or so, if the car doesn't detect the key fob inside the car will actually lock itself. With that smart keyless entry, it's a push button start system. So to start the Civic, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the right of the steering wheel. The power steering system on the 10th generation Civic is of a rack and pinion type with electric assistance. A leather-wrapped steering wheel with sport grips at 10 and 2 and contrast stitching around the inner rim is standard. The Civic 1.8 is paired to only a continuously variable transmission or CVT here in Malaysia. CVT is an automatic transmission with an infinite number of gear ratios that provides a smooth ride and better fuel economy over a regular automatic. This transmission features sport mode and low gear selection. Rear parking sensors and a reverse camera with active guidance lines and 3 different views are standard as well. The Civic comes with safety features such as 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, vehicle stability assist, hill start assist, an alarm system with immobilizer, and ISOFIX child seat anchor points for the outer 2 rear seats. So, let's turn on the hazards, lights, front fog lights, take a look at the engine and roll down the driver's side window. Standard on the Civic 1.8 is a set of 16-inch 5 twin-spoke alloy rims with Continental Conti-Max Contact MC5 215/55 R16 tyres. Brakes are ventilated discs up front and solid discs out back. The suspension gets McPherson struts for the front and a multi-link setup for the rear. The 10th generation Honda Civic debuted in 2015 for the 2016 model year. 3 body styles are available with this generation of Civic: a 2-door coupe, a 4-door saloon, and a 5-door hatchback. The coupe is mainly offered in North America, while the other 2 body styles are on sale globally. This time round, the saloon gets a sleeker and more rakish look that is reminiscent of a 4-door coupe. In general, the 10th generation Civic is a larger car than before, which translates into better interior space and a bigger boot. The 10th generation Civic is doing quite well in terms of sales figures compared to the 9th generation, and the popularity seems to be on par with the 8th generation model. Like previous generations, sitting at the top of the Civic range is a Civic Type R, which is only available in the hatchback body style. Under the bonnet of this Civic is a 1.8 litre, single overhead cam, 16 valves, naturally aspirated inline-4 petrol engine with multi-point fuel injection and i-VTEC technology. Codenamed R18Z1, this engine produces 139 horsepower at 6500 rpm and 174 Nm of torque at 4300 rpm. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 10.4 seconds, and the top speed is 200 km per hour. The fuel tank size is 47 liters, and the combined fuel consumption for the Civic 1.8 CVT is 6.3 liters per 100 kilometers. Carbon dioxide emissions is 150 grams per kilometer, and the Civic is a front-wheel drive vehicle. The 10th generation Civic Saloon, otherwise known as the FC Civic, went on sale in Malaysia in June 2016. Three variants are offered: 1.8 S CVT, 1.5 TC CVT, and 1.5 TC-P CVT. Exterior features of the Civic 1.8S include automatic manual leveling halogen projector headlights, LED daytime running lights, LED rear lights, front fog lights, indicators on the side mirrors, and body-colored door handles and side mirrors. The halogen bulbs for the headlights and the fog lights on this Civic has been swapped for LED bulbs.
Speakers right there and down there. Down below as well, you do have the boot lid release button, as well as a bottle holder and some storage. Right here you do have your mirror controls, central locking, window lock, and your window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, while the front two windows gets a fully automatic function in both directions. This button turns off the interior sensors for the alarm system. This button turns off the tow away sensor, again for the alarm system, parking sensors, traction control, and your headlight level adjustment lever. Civic door sills. And the driver's seat in this Civic 1.8S does get full powered adjustments, with all of your controls located right down there. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how she revs. The Civic 1.8 does get a single-zone automatic climate control system with all of the controls located right here. Press the climate button to bring up the climate control menu on the infotainment display. But to the left, you do have your fan, speed together with your on-off button, front and rear defrost, recirculation, outside air, temperature with your automatic mode. Right above, you do have your air conditioning, different modes, and fan speed. Storage, and below you do have more storage. To the far left you do have the power outlet, and right here you do have a HDMI port and your USB port. Econ button, and right here there is the vehicle's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever down. To engage it, simply pull the lever back up. You do have an auto hold function for the parking brake. In Honda speak, it is called brake hold. So if you do have the system activated, when you arrive at a stop, the car is in drive, you lift your foot off the brake. With the brake hold function, the car won't actually move forward or roll back. Cup holders.
The Civic 1.8S comes with an integrated touchscreen head unit with a 7-inch color display, various media connectivity options, and 8 speakers for the sound system.
The Civic does have quite a good stock sound system. We are currently in your Ipod Connectivity menu with your current song playing information. You do have the album, title, artist, source, volume level, play, pause, go back a song, go forward a song, shuffle, repeat, hit the source button, and we bring up your different media options. You do have FM, AM, USB, Ipod Connectivity, Bluetooth audio streaming, audio apps, HDMI, and your CarPlay and Android Auto systems. Hit the menu button and we can search music, search USB device, your sound settings, as well as your settings. Under sound, you do have your bass, mid, treble, balance and fader, speed, volume control. And under settings, you do have your various audio settings. You can go back by hitting the OK button or the back button. To go to your home menu, hit the home button. And right here we do have your home menu with your audio, phone. Under phone you can obviously dial a number, look at your phone book, look at your call lists and all that. Under info, you can select trip computer, clock wallpaper, system device information. Right here we do have your current drive's fuel economy with your previous drive fuel economy as well, and below you do have the range, history of trip A, and right above you can select between audio and source as well. Hit the menu button and you can go between your trip computer, clock wallpaper, system device information, and obviously settings below. Under the settings menu, clock, info, phone, audio, camera, system and all that. App list, smartphone connection. And you do have various pages for the system, so you can arrange your various apps. As shown earlier, you do have the power button right above, home, volume, menu and back. Right up here, do have the brightness adjustment button. You can dim the display or turn the display off. central locking, power folding side mirrors, on the steering wheel, the right spoke houses your cruise control, while the left spoke houses your directional pad, volume controls, your on-hook off-hook buttons for the Bluetooth telephone system, voice control button, and your multi-information display control button. Right now, fuel consumption information, average speed and elapsed time, media, telephone, turning the display off, and back to your fuel consumption information. On the left stalk, wiper controls, and on the right stalk, light and indicator controls. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right down here. Adjustable front center armrest, storage down below, USB port for charging, manual dimming, rear view mirror, front reading lights, and the sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror. The driver also gets a grip handle. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, storage, bottle holder, I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is not much room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually not that bad back here. The seats are nice and comfortable. You do get storage pockets on the front seat backs, rear aircon vents, rear center armrest with cup holders. Right above, for both sides at the back, you do have grip handles. And on the right side, you do have a hook as well. Cabin light. To gain access to the boot, go towards the boot lid itself and locate a touchpad just beneath the Honda badge.
Boot space in the Civic is 519 litres. Under the boot floor is the vehicle's spare tyre, toolkit and jack.
Adjustable headrests front and rear. Window control, central locking, speakers, storage area and a bottle holder. The front passenger seat in this car does get full manual adjustments. This lever controls the seat back, while this bar down here controls the seat position. Nicely sized glove box. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2017 Honda Civic 1.8 S. Thanks for watching and goodbye.